What's going on, guys? Dumber Orange 927 here with Dusk Thunder 9.
Hey guys.
And today we are doing something very interesting, if you say the least.
We are going to be reviewing Batman Forever, which,
let's just get started.
as you guys see from the cover of this Batman movie, you can already tell that it's going to be a bit of a cheese fest. I mean, let's just give a great round of applause to the Batmobile right now, because that thing looks hideous. Like, okay, maybe it's not as bad as Batman and Robin, but I swear to gosh, seriously, what the heck? Like, they really created that for action figures.
Alright, let's get started. So the film essentially opens up with Batman getting his gear on, his Batmobile. And then, basically, the city has it where Two-Face captures this guy. And we'll get into this guy later. But for now, let's go to the first part. Two-Face is completely out of character.
Yeah, Two-Face was like, they made every single character in this movie, like every villain character, like the Joker. Like, both of them are insane. Okay, maybe the Riddler, there's two interpretations. One of them is insane, while one of them is more of like the animated series version. But Two-Face was never a freaking insane person. Like, he was just a guy who really wanted revenge on Batman for like things, but he's completely out of character here. He's like a freaking insane. He's like laughing all the time like the Joker. Like, no, you're out of character. And his makeup is cheesy.
So next thing is basically, Two-Face is out of character. And then when Batman first comes in, I swear to you, like who doesn't want to talk about Batman's new girlfriend, except every reason to not want to talk about them?
I know, it's like, she's freaking creepy. Like, he's trying to get on with Batman, and Batman's like, get out of my life. And then she's just like, no, I want to fuck you. I love you. And then Batman's just like, leave me alone. And then finally it just happens where he talks to her, and then she's like, I met someone, and then it's just stupid, honestly.
Like, the whole idea with, don't get me wrong, Nicole Kidman, she's a great actress, but she was really not given the right material to work with.
Yeah.
In this movie. It's like, essentially, here's the deal. It's like, she comes across as just this flirter who she's trying to get under Batman's suit. And I'm like, are you for real, woman? You are talking to the freaking Dark Knight.
I know, it's just... And then, like, that one scene where he got back into the car, he's like, women. It's just funny.
Like, it's for real. Like, the chemistry between these two are very rough. It's like... the Bruce Wayne dynamic is fine in some ways, but it's like the Batman situation, it's like, are you for real, woman?
Yeah,
He is Batman! Gosh!
It's completely... Ugh.
And I find it somewhat BS on Batman's part, because it's like, dude, the reason he figured out that nothing was wrong, he should have just laughed.
I know, right? Like, seriously, and then you just, like, came... Like, they were just like, oh... It was cringy. Like, I literally closed my eyes during the scene.
Cringeworthy. Like, literally. Like, here's how stupid it is. Basically, okay, Two-Face basically, like, raids this party, is killing people and just stealing stuff. Batman comes in, beats up a few guys, saves Dr. Chase Marie, I believe was her name, and then the first reaction, instead of saying, okay, I'm gonna get out of here, or good luck or something, she says, my house, midnight, and I'm like...
Oh, and another... Oh my god, this is extremely cheesy. Okay, so... freaking Robin, after he finds the Batcave, steals the Batmobile, goes around and drives and stuff, finds these weird thug dudes. He's like, I'm Batman. He's like... And everyone starts laughing at him. Then he jumps out and beats a few guys up and saves this girl, and then the girl's like... Does the hero ever kiss the girl? And then it's just so cheesy. That was the most cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's just so many problems with this movie, honestly.
Like, okay, let's discuss Robin in general, despite that scene.
Well, I don't know, like, Robin at first, he didn't want. I guess he didn't want to be with them. Like at first, he kind of just wanted to leave, but then Batman did that scene where he's like, "Oh, I guess that we're gonna feed this food to the dogs," and then he did it.
Or Batman's like Bruce is always like, you know, perhaps if that motorcycle could get fixed, someone could keep it as a reward.
Yeah, and then he's like,
I do admit I like that scene because it was pretty darn funny. I will admit.
yeah.
And I will give credit for one thing since I kind of thought of it. Alfred is awesome in this movie.
Yeah, Alfred is easily one of the best parts of the movie. Alfred did a really good job.
To me, that is Alfred. At his finest.
That was one of the best Alfreds in Batman movies. I really enjoyed that Alfred. The Riddler, well, it was insane. He was a guy who worked at Wayne Enterprises. He invented some kind of brainwave thing, which really, to me, throughout the movie made no sense, honestly. Bruce Wayne was like, this is bring up too many questions, basically rejected him. Then he went psychopath crazy and turned into the Riddler.
And just bro, dude, Riddler definitely, he belongs in Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, he was a freaking lunatic.
He's freaking cool. Because even Two-Face, it's yes, Two-Face is also insane, but at least it's what Two-Face does makes sense as a classical villain.
Yeah, he steals stuff. But this guy, he's just freaking crazy. He pushed that one dude out the window. And made it look like a suicide attempt. Oh my.
And the way how he just pretends everything. It's so dumb. How does no one buy the fact that he could have been the one responsible? The way he fake cries at Wayne Enterprises.
That was horrible.
After that guy's death. He's he was a brother to me and stuff. Don't you think someone would have researched the backstory and realized those two had friction with each other?
And then, in the middle of his crying session, he's like, we were brothers, and he's like, oh, by the way, there was this note left by him. I think it was a suicide note in his handwriting. Here you go. And I love, it's just so cheesy. It's not even funny.
Cringe-worthy.
Yeah.
And next problem comes from this. It's basically in a nutshell, it's Riddler just comes insanely insane. And I'm sorry, after Riddler and Two-Face teamed up, there were some scenes that felt very weird to me. I'm not gonna be specific, but let's just say some of the scenes get very weird. Really weird.
Well, yeah, there's weird scenes and there's two. It seems his whole house or wherever layer. It was really cheesy. It was almost as cheesy as the '66 film, but basically he had this house place, and half of it was good and half of it was bad. I'm just it's not. This is not what Two-Face is. Seriously, Two-Face is a guy that flipped a coin, and half of his face got burnt off. And he wants revenge on Batman. And he's not a freaking Looney Tune who paints half of his house 2 different colors, has 2 different women, that one's a freaking devil, one's a nice one, and it's retarded.
And the way, here's the next thing. You think, Two-Face and Riddler have a brilliant plan of how to get Batman. Ready? They basically figure it out by Riddler using a freaking machine on Bruce Wayne to steal what the identity is.
Yeah, that machine is freaking retarded, and they find out he's Bruce Wayne, and then they freaking invade his house. And and this is another thing. So when he invaded the circus and stuff, he invaded the circus, and this is how Robin's family died, but he invaded the circus, called everyone out, and then he's I want the real Batman to show his identity right now. And then, literally in the middle, Bruce Wayne was screaming, I'm Batman! How did nobody hear that out of everyone? He was literally screaming, I'm Batman.
Not even, Chase Meridian heard that, and she was freaking right next to him.
I know, wouldn't she be wait, what? And, why didn't everyone just be wait a second? And, look at him, and the Two-Face would have been, slaughtering him.
I always imagine that. Then Two-Face wouldn't have needed the Riddler if...
Exactly.
that happened. Like, it's just, there's so many cringeworthy retardedness. It's so dumb. It's like, you would think there would be just... Okay, I will give Batman Forever credit for one thing. I did like Val Kilmer as Batman, and the action scenes were pretty entertaining.
Yeah, like, I liked Val Kilmer as Batman. Now, I think he was a good Bruce Wayne, and he had the good Batman-esque to him. I didn't like the suit, obviously. Like, there was some weird stuff, like the nipples. Like, aside from the nipples, though, pretty good suit. And the cheesy dialogues, like, there was some cheesiness to it. Really, the main thing that is bad about this Batman, and it's not really Val Kilmer's fault, is the kind of, I guess, bonding / like this core like reaction between him and Chase Meridian, which is weird the entire movie, honestly.
Well, it's like the chemistry between them is so, in a way, I would consider it forced.
Yeah, like they're forcing them to get together. It's weird.
Like, the fact is, the natural progression, like, okay, I understand, I wasn't the biggest fan of Vicky Dale in, like, the first Batman, because she just screamed the whole time, granted. But, okay, at least that was natural, because you would think she's panicking. And easily one of the most natural relationships at this time period was in Batman Returns between Bruce and Selina. That made sense. Especially when I liked the dynamic between Batman and Catwoman and Bruce and Selina, because in a way they were both sort of going through the same thing.
And it was kind of cool that Batman was kind of getting like in a love affair with a villain. Like, this is always the one girl that has to be hot and stuff, and like and some random girl that needs to be saved or whatever. Well, it was just cool with the dynamic, but with Batman Returns and Vicky Vale and the first one, which was also cool. But this was just plain forced. Like, this was freaking Star Wars Attack of the Clones level forced. Okay, not that bad, but
it's just to the point where it's kind of just dumb, because it's like, you know, Bruce is talking to Alfred and going like, I've never been in love like this in my life, Alfred. And I'm like, like, Bruce, are you sure you actually love her? To me, it feels like that 12-year-old love, where you look at someone and it's like you think you love them when you really just want to bang them.
Another thing, we have to talk about this. The cop in the first scene, it was so stupid. Oh no, there's acid water. Oh no, my glasses.
Those were my hearing aids. And then Batman's just like, thanks.
I know, he's like screaming, my shoes are melting. And he's just like, would you shut up?
It's so cringeworthy. Like, I bet Batman could have gone like, do you want to live or not?
Batman should have just kicked the guy in the acid water and opened that thing and jumped out. Like, seriously, that guy was annoying.
Like, next big problem with this is the fact that, so, essentially, awkward dialogue. Another issue with this is, no offense, half of the things in this movie have zero sense. It's like, for example, like, you know, Robin, like, is able to get the Batmobile. So are you saying Batman has no keys or passcode or anything, so someone could just hop in and steal it?
I know, right? Like, even if he did get in the Batcave, he could just hop in and drive the Batmobile. That's retarded. They should have some kind of intruder thing where it just shuts down.
Well, it's so funny because it says intruder alert, and then it opens everything, and I'm like, don't you think everything would be on lockdown if...
Yeah. Look, you know how in Batman... I think it was Batman, either Batman Returns or the first Batman, like, whenever someone was trying to lock into the Batmobile, that shield thing came over it. But, like, in this, everything just opens up. Intruder alert. Unlock everything for the intruder to steal. It's like, oh my God.
Or in this case, for the Riddler to blow up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Riddler blew everything up, which, thank God he blew up the Batmobile, except the next movie's Batmobile's even worse.
Next key problem is this. It's like, the next thing is the fact that it's like, basically, many would ask, how the heck did Two-Face and Riddler even get to Bruce's house?
Well, I guess...
Oh.
I don't know. Do they just stalk Bruce? Unless
like, Alfred, I enjoy you to death, but why did you open that door?
Oh, I know. Like, seriously, Alfred? Alfred's like, they're like, trick or treat, and then Alfred Oh, you just open the door and then...
You would think you can tell when they're kids or not.
I know. Alfred, that was stupid.
And then he just gets knocked down, and they have fun.
Yeah, but...
And another thing that's completely out of character is this. When they invade the house, Bruce is like beating out the bad guys, and Two-Face is literally just sitting there and flipping his coin 1,000 times, waiting to get tails so he can shoot Bruce in the face.
I know, I'm just like, shoot him already!
Well, it's not just... No, it's not that. It's the fact that Two-Face claims he determines justice by chance, yet he goes against what the coin tells him.
I know, like, you should flip it once and then...
Make your decision at that point.
Yeah.
Like, if
you're just gonna flip it, then you might as well just shoot him already if you're gonna try to get tails. That's retarded.
Like, if it says heads, then just go, alright, just knock him out. Just screw this.
And plus, you made a deal with Riddler to keep him alive.
So, it's like, for gosh sakes, why would he keep Bruce alive when it was his main motivation to kill Batman, like, instantaneously? He was willing to freaking slaughter a full stadium of people in a circus for the sake of one Batman, and then the minute he gets the chance...
Yeah, like, he doesn't do it because Riddler's like, no, we made a deal. I would have just been like, screw you, Riddler, shot Riddler, then shot Batman.
It's like, bro... It's so just, it's not sensical. And the way that they just do it, like, for example, Riddler also has this where when Robin's in the boat, Riddler has all these bombs underwater. I'm like, how did you get that?
Yeah, they're like, battle the ship. I'm like, it's just stupid. And then, like, after the Batcave gets blown up, oh, we have the Bat helicopter, we have the Bat boat to sell more action figures! Oh yeah, and there's only one Bat suit left, and we're gonna use that packaged with a 2-pack of more action figures! I'm like...
Oh, and here's the next part. Robin spares Two-Face, and then Two-Face just pulls out a gun. It's like, idiot.
Yeah, okay, seriously, Robin, you screwed up. You really should have just edited Two-Face. Okay, and this is another reason. By the way, Batman actually killed Two-Face because he threw a bunch of coins at Two-Face and then Two-Face fell off that pillar and landed down that thing. So technically, Batman killed someone. So, yeah.
I'm like, bro.
But, like, okay, as an overall movie, it's not as bad as Batman and Robin, and it's enjoyable. You know, it's entertaining, I guess, just to watch and see how cheesy it is, but, you know, I definitely would not consider this that great of a movie.
Like, it was fun as an action movie, but that's really all it was. Yeah. It was just a visual tool. That's all it was. It wasn't a in-depth, full-fledged feature film. It was just...
to sell action figures, too.
Well, basically the key idea was kind of like, it was like what those old reviewers said, that, like, it was very entertaining, but it's also very forgettable.
Yeah. It was a very forgettable movie. It was, besides Batman and Robin, probably the weakest Batman movie ever made, aside from Batman and Robin. So the second weakest Batman movie.
And Batman and Robin, oh my gosh.
Batman and Robin. I don't even want to pop the disc back into the frickin' Xbox, because I am not... What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. No!
No, here's my question. What killed the Batman franchise? Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
So... yeah, guys, that's around it for this video. I have nothing else to talk about, so...
yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it up, subscribe. Tell us what you thought of Batman Forever, and also what movie review you want next. We'll see you next time.
Peace.